Morning, guys. This is not a bass fishing video at all. In fact, this is going to be a crappie fishing video. We're out here on a secret lake. I don't tell you guys everywhere we fish. But our goal today is to target summertime crappie. And we're going to do that by looking for brush piles out in the main lake. Something you guys can deploy at any one of your local lakes. You can use your Lowrance electronics and find brush piles and then identify whether there's fish in there or not, and bring home some delicious table fare. I got Zeke Anderson with me today.
There we go. Great to be here. Finally on the boat with Kyle. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, me and Zeke been friends for a long time, and he's right, this has been a long time coming. So we're going to get out here and try to find some crappie and brush piles and have a fun day together. Yeah, so there's some brush right there. That is brush. Put a little waypoint there. More brush right after it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Because I want to say there's... Fish? Oh yeah.
Catfish.
Definitely catfish.
Slow down. Catfish.
Yeah. That's what we need.
Well, we found them. We're getting a lot of bites and we keep missing them, and we finally figured out why. In the summertime, a lot of stuff congregates out in that 20 foot of water. And blue cats are one of them. And so I think we found a good pile of blue cats. Man, that'd be a good eating one though.
That would be. You want to eat some catfish?
Yeah. That'd be a good eating
It's not
size.
my forte, but... Oh, okay.
It's done. And
That's catfish. I tell you, if it's not, it might be decent. That's catfish. Remember, I'm using some 8-pound fluoro here.
yeah, what'd you do? Cinch it down?
I did. I'm a crappie fisherman, man.
Yeah. He's a pretty good one, I think.
I'm not horsing him, but he's a head shaker, whatever he is.
Crappie good?
Oh man, something like a crappie, dang it. That what you thought?
Channel there.
Yeah.
We're all here. We got the catfish riled up.
Oh, stop it. I'd rather not start my day with a salmon.
Yep. So we can't even pile that
Oh, this is not quite what we're looking for, but again, if you're hungry, nothing wrong with that guy right there. Nice little channel cat. He's so young, you still see his spots.
So we're out here graphing in a little over 20 foot of water. We're looking left and right. There's a lot of bait, a lot of fish in the area, and there's a glare from the sun, so I'm trying to hide it. But what you're looking for is just little stuff off the side. Might be a lay down, might be standing timber. We're looking for stuff like that right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. See that tree right here? Several little tree piles right there. Yeah. So we're gonna mark that like so. What we're also gonna do is we're gonna put it in reverse. Mark it. You can back up. Yeah, that's perfect right there. You can see that big log right there forming. going to take this marker buoy, which is attached right here to a magnet, pulls right off the cast. And we're going to take it, we're going to chunk it right out there. And it doesn't have to land on the brush pile. It just needs to be some kind of point of reference. So you'll use that as a point of reference to cast left, right, around it until you pinpoint your brush pile. And then you'll know kind of where it is in relation to that. So we're going to see if we can find this brush pile and catch some fish in it.
Hey, keeper crappie too, boy.
Barely, but we'll take it.
Hey, man. Oh, shoot.
We got us a little crappie here, target species. See, it's on a sweet tea with lemon slab slayer. Man, I hope they get bigger.
Ooh, no, not that bad, huh?
Yeah, it's a little one.
Yeah.
They're gonna eat them though. I know, but I don't even catch
You'll go
them.
10 inches measuring smart.
Well, he got big. Not really dumping. We're catching tater chips now. We found a little brush pile, but we need them to get bigger.
What you got there? What you got there? A crappie! He'll eat. Found one of the gimmies.
Crappie hit it harder than anything.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's down deep.
We got a bridge crappie. I know it's not the brush pile thing. We'll get to that later. So far, the brush thing is not, we ain't got dialed in yet. We've been out here an hour and a half, and we haven't got dialed in on a good brush pile yet. We tried a bridge that was nearby. Just typical summer stuff you can check, you know. We were along some riprap looking for brush that had been piled up. We caught a few there, caught one decent one and a few ratfish around the bridge. Now we spotted some standing timber way off in the distance up in a creek, and now we're going to go try some standing timber and see if the fish aren't piled up in there. The main thing on that riprap is there's a bunch of catfish set up pre-spawn and they're feeding. And catfish eat crappie, so the odds are crappie didn't like it in that general area we were looking. So that's our excuse for not catching them there. So what do you think about this standing timber idea?
Summertime standing timber is my favorite pattern to fish. It typically is where you're going to find, in my experience, the bigger fish. You know, when you're looking for crappie. And you can find a consistent pattern. Brush is always going to be good when you can get it dialed in on the depth and depth of water that they want to be in. But the standing timber, once you catch 2 or 3, then you pretty well know that's where they are on this timber. So it's a blast. They hit it hard. They fight hard. So it's my favorite way to catch them during the summer. Hopefully we can get into them.
Here's our look. We got just days of standing timber out here.
It's a thing of beauty to me.
We're just gonna start picking it apart. See how it goes.
It's a crappie.
Standing timber special.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. It's the right species, a little small. Ooh, yeah. Little fish.
Nope.
Keeper, isn't it?
Good for today.
Yeah, I'll take it. He is. Oh, they're on there.
Are they?
Yeah, it's got popped quick. Check these real quick.
I hope I get to cut these out of this video.
I hope so. I hope so.
Oh, I've seen that bite.
Good.
Get the skunk out the boat.
You know it.
Get the skunk out
Get
the
the
boat.
skunk out the boat, he says.
It's an eater.
I'll take it. I will take
Tail
it.
looks all made up.
Get the skunk out the boat.
No.
All right.
Attention.
Take another good eater here. Oh, there he is. There we go, buddy. There we go.
There we go. Little balloon chartreuse. Baby shad. Finally get a good one. Well, they do look like they have a tough spawn. They used to all be.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look tender. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, you hit it on it. See, you catch it in the winter and weigh a pound and a half that long.
Golly, that was shallow. Look at that. That was 8 feet deep.
Better. We'll make it.
Is he on them there? Hey, there we go. Oh!
He's gonna get the bends. They're gonna say he's still just right there.
Is he?
No, you can't get him out, but I mean he's slow going
he's
down.
slow going.
Shouldn't get the bends, but he's acting like. Uh-oh.
Is that a fish?
Yeah, but I'm in something.
You're in the brook.
Yeah, he's still in there.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the buoy.
All right.
I'm in the buoy and the tree. He's still in there.
Gee, swim you out. Shoot.
Thing is, if he ain't very big, then he ain't gonna be very good at getting out.
Yeah.
See, as soon as I super glue it.
Yeah,
Get hung up.
seriously.
I'm not sure if I'm in the buoy or not.
I don't see the buoy really moving. I think you were just hung in that.
Get out of there, bro.
You still on there?
Yeah, he has to be. I'm
Yeah.
sticky. But I don't know if he's big enough to be strong for very long, you know, get me out. There he goes. See? He just, there he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
And I'm stuck again.
Shoot.
Yeah, he's swimming.
Hey, that's a good fish, buddy. Nice job.
Worked for that one.
Wow.
Well, we finally got some brush crappie.
Oh, man. I just super glued that. I didn't wait long enough. Look.
What? No, you didn't. Where'd you put the super glue?
Right there. I left it out.
I was gonna say, if he ain't a very big one, he ain't gonna be able.
You got him?
Little. He ain't gonna be able to pull me out of there because they get tired so quick.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer.
Yeah. Nice fish.
As big as that first one, by any means.
No, but
This is our biggest one in the line.
yeah.
I'm trying to say this one's live. He freaking eat it upside down and backwards.
You inhale that sucker.
Well, you know, they get the hook in there backwards.
Oh.
And it comes down through their gills.
Yeah.
No blood.
Ooh. Got him?
In case something cool happens.
Boat flipping quarter pounder.
Ta-da.
Oh man, he hit it hard.
Let me go right to the buoy. I wasn't looking at it though. I got that fish all stuck in it.
I hope.
Oh yeah.
There we go, buddy.
Yep. Bobby Garland. Oh, we put a hole in that one's face.
Hey man, rip the lips now, buddy.
What's that new color?
Brush
I
pile
told you what
fish.
that color was and I forgot. Mayfly or hatch or hatch?
Hatch, new color, Bobby Garland.
Yeah.
Where's that? A
Hatch.
slab slayer? Cool, you get him. Thought we were gonna have our first double there, buddy.
Almost doubled up.
Almost an eater, isn't next year.
Right there where the buoy is.
Yeah.
Big one. Real big one.
Oh, shoot. Is that crappie?
Probably not.
No way it's a crappie.
Down in the bottom second rock.
That's a cross.
It doesn't even feel that big
That's a
anymore.
drum. Yeah.
Yeah, side doesn't big one.
Time, dude, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What's the world record drum, dude? It's that!
I didn't want to let it go.
Oh, man. Is that a fish? You got another drum? Freaking drum master. You ain't fighting like a drum. Oh, that's big. A big old drum.
Drum on the right side of the buoy.
Drum master. That's a big one too, boy. Woo! Nice cleaning that one, he said.
So hard to lip.
Yeah, I know, right?
They wiggle and it just comes right out. There's nothing to hang on to.
Don't just pull your hook out. America needs to see that drum. Yeah! Oh, golly.
Double up.
Crop.
Hey,
Little one.
almost.
Almost.
Look at that, we doubled.
Double!
Get out here and show us the double.
The double. Who's bigger?
Now here's it is. It's the question. Would you rather catch this or that one?
Ooh.
That's gonna be the question of the day. You guys tell me whether you're ready to catch this drum or that crappie. What end of the double would you rather be on?
Me personally?
Fun question.
That
Huh?
is a fun question.
Yeah, you personally, which one?
The coffee.
Don't forget memory.
Get it. Only so much room. Oh, bye-bye. Drum master.
Dude, you finally get a feel the Kistler at work.
Golly.
I thought you were hung up. Nice.
Where'd you find all these drums, dude?
They're on the right side of the buoy. We gotta get
Don't
back over
flip
there
this
to the
guy.
left.
Okay, I'd rather be on this end.
Yeah, that
I
was
just
fun,
decided.
wasn't it?
I
That was
just
fun,
decided. Okay,
You gotta show the
I'm
camera.
gonna, I am. Oh!
Oh, really?
What, you mad? You sliming up your boat?
Yeah. Oh, I might have had myself.
Ugh, golly, you can't lip these things.
Ooh, look at the pool going.
Yeah. Alright, my answer. It's pretty fun catching these drums, not gonna lie. And them little crappie.
I vote yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Take a little more than 3 2 on this city, but hey, that's good. There we go, buddy. Try the one I missed. You're welcome.
Thank you. Alright, so now we're throwing a blue and white
Ooh.
slab slayer on a Gene LaRue or Bobby Garland crappie pro head. And we found this little brush pile here. We're not very deep. We're only about 12, 15 foot deep, and it's got a lot of decent fish on it. Nothing giant, but dinner.
Dinner.
You know what? I'm slightly paranoid of the capability of shooting.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Fish on it?
Close, isn't he? It's close. We've been desperate today. I think we've got enough now to not have to be desperate. We've got one in there that size.
Oh, Billy. What's going on? Oh, top. Bottom left. Another top.
There we go. There's a little piece of something we're looking for.
brush pile.
Got a little white, gold, white action here. Another piece of dinner. Watch it, don't hit the troll motor. There's the buoys right underneath it.
The,
That's quite a bit of brush.
yeah, that's a big one. Oh yeah, there you go.
That. I knew that was a quality fish. I didn't know. No way.
Got another one.
Hey, there you go. Man, it's coconut clean, aren't they?
Know about the bling bling, gold and white. So here's a little trick when you're rigging your crappie jig on. Now this is a slayer, slab slayer. Notice it's got a little open spot in the bottom of the tail there. You want your hook to come out there. You don't want it to come out through the tail. You want it to come out this little pocket right there, like so. And that's going to give it the most action. And right before you slide it up all the way on the hook, get you some super glue. I like this gel super glue. You can squeeze it from the sides. And you just want to put a little dab. It doesn't take much, just a little dab on each side. And slowly work that bait up on there. And let it make a bond between the plastic of the bait and that jig head. And that'll keep your bait from sliding down like really well. It'll make your bait last a lot longer. Not tearing up.
Find that HEV. There, Polaris. There he is.
Be the right size.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Cooker.
Golly. It's a good fish.
Yeah, so can I talk to you about it?
Yeah. Dropping on brush piles. Oh, what are we in, about 15 feet? Yeah. 14 feet of water. Swimming jigs. This little, what's that, a baby shad?
Bobby Garland, baby shad.
Bobby Garland baby shad. I'm working a weedless jig head, 1/8 ounce orange jig head. They seem to like that orange this lake, so good fish. Good one in the box.
A couple little brush piles there and there. Here's something big over here to the left. Might have to check that out. It looks like a good brush pile.
Could be it. Could be a
So we'll put a waypoint on that one. There's a pretty good pile over here to the right, pretty shallow.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
It's like 6 foot. So we've idled over this area. We already marked what looked to be a brush pile off the side. Now we circled back. We're going back over this waypoint here. Gonna try to get a better look at it. Try to get an idea how big a brush pile it is, maybe what direction it lies. See the fish around it. So here we go. Look, we're going right over the top of it here. So that's a good looking brush pile. It's thick enough and it's definitely worth dropping a jig in. Trying to give it a go.
If you want to keep cruising, just...
There's a good pile. That's got fish all over it. Alright, so you see all them little specks all over that? That's got fish all over it. So that'll be a good one.
Is a good walleye stretch. It's our favorite walleye stretch. Big crappie, big crappie. There we go.
That worked out pretty good.
That's the way to find them there, huh?
How about that? Big old head on him. He had a rough summer.
Little skinny, but nice fish. Get him?
guys, so Zeke and I, we fished our butts off today, and we tried to show you guys how we could catch some crappie out here in the summer, and we struggled a little bit, but I think we got over 30 in the box, and we ended up having a decent day. But man, we had to work for them, did we not?
Yeah, we sure did. It's a hot day. Glad there's some wind blowing, and this ranger to get up on plane here once in a while cool us off. So
amen to that. Yeah. Guys, we used 7-foot spinning rod Kisslers all day long, medium or medium light action. We had 10-pound braid. Sometimes we just tied straight braid. A lot of brush, so we were able to pull our jigs back out of that. The other one has 8-pound fluorocarbon on it. Again, we're just using bobby garlands. We used a whole gauntlet of baits today, from slab slayers to baby shads to mind menders, a bunch of different colors, and you guys saw that. So it was a struggle, but even when it's tough, you can get out here in the summer. It's almost 100 degrees out here. It's hotter than all get out, and use your Lowrance electronics. Go find you some brush piles, figure out whether the fish are in 10-foot, 12-foot, 15, 20, and it just takes some dibbling and dabbling around and drop your jig in there. And usually if they're there, generally you're going to get a bite or two. It's not going to be quite like the winter where you just smash them, but you're going to be able to pick up a few here and there, and it might work a little bit harder, but hey, it's good table fare, it's good eating, and I don't know, we can look in the live well.
yeah, take a look.
Yeah, let's see what we ended up with. There we go, guys. We got us that's a live well. Quite a few of them in there. A few decent ones. But I don't know if we got 30 or not in there, brother.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
we definitely got over 20.
We got a mess anyway.
What do you think, Zeke?
Hey man,
First time on the Ranger.
Great day. Certainly appreciate Kyle for the hospitality, bringing me out. I've been begging him for 2 years now. But no, he's exactly right. If you're going to pluck off a couple here and there, you're going to get a million bites. You're grabbing the tail, pulling the skirt down, as I say, and you just got to stay after it. Keep moving, keep staying on the fish. Once you get on that pattern, just keep moving, find a new brush. There's brush everywhere in these lakes, so stay after it.
That's right. Good advice.